Good morning, children. Let us continue with the social science class. It is regarding maps. So, what is map? It is nothing but a guide for us, isn't it? It shows all the locations of different states, right? And countries also. Okay. So, like that, the maps are done. So, now let us say about maps. I was watching the news the other day. It was time for the weather update. There on the TV screen appeared a huge, strange looking map of India. It almost appeared as if it were three-dimensional. A little animated car drove onto the different cities and revealed the weather forecast with different icons for various weather conditions. I was amused. What kind of a map is this? And how did they make their car move on it? Why is it so blurry? I wonder who is sitting at the news studio and displaying these maps. So what happened? There is a child. What was the child doing? The child was watching the news on TV. Okay. So what happened? When the news is going on, last at the end they show the weather forecast. You would have observed that if you see news channel. So like that, when the child was observing, finally what happened? The weather update came. So there was a TV screen. That is, the child is sitting in front of TV. On the TV screen itself, what happened? Appeared a huge, strange looking map of India. See this, you can see here. This is a map of India. You can see here. It's a stencil. Like that, it is on the paper. There will be a map drawn on the paper. But there the child was seeing it on the screen, TV screen. Okay. Now, and when the child was observing that, it almost appeared as if it was three-dimensional. Means you can see the front and other two sides. That's the meaning there. Three-dimensional means front and two sides. A little animated car drove onto the different cities and revealed the weather forecast with different icons for various weather conditions. So if it is rainy, there will be different picture, that is icon. If it is cloudy, it is different. If it is more sunlight means it will be different. So like that, it will be shown in different form of pictures. That pictures are called as icons. And what happened? There was actually you move a cursor, isn't it, on the system, that is computer. Like that, here they have shown a car moving to different areas, different locations, and going on saying about the further weather forecast of that particular state or particular place. So the child was wondering, who is doing this car to move here and who is giving all this idea of the weather forecast? The child was astonished and the child was thinking, is there anybody sitting there and making it move? Okay, see. And how did they make their car move on it? How they are making that car to move on different places? The child is very much surprised. And why is it so blurry? Blurry means it's not that sharp, but you can see it is moving in different directions. I wonder who is sitting at the news studio and deciphering these maps. Who is making these maps and who is sitting in the studio and making the car to move to different places and showing the weather forecast. A map is defined as a two-dimensional representation of the whole or a part of any geographical area, the Earth's surface. So, a map is defined as a two-dimensional representation. Means what? You can see the front as well as back. That's all. One side only you can see. Of the whole, so the whole map you can see, or you can see only particular part only will be enlarged and shown. Means, now for example, in India, Jammu and Kashmir, only Jammu and Kashmir they are projecting and showing, making it big and showing. Then what happens? That is a part of it. A part of whole India. Jammu Kashmir is only a part of it. So like that, either you can show the part or you can show the whole map. So see, it's a representation of the whole or a part of any geographical area, the Earth's surface. Where is it? At the Earth's surface. Maps may depict landforms and terrain like mountains, plateaus, rivers, roads or countries, states and towns. So what does the map show? Map shows the different landforms. What are the landforms? Like, it can be mountains. Mountains means, it is the uprising of the rocky places above the ground level. Did you understand? That will be slopy also. So, mountains, plateaus, rivers, roads, countries, states and towns. When can you see country? When you see the world map, you can see countries. When can you say states? When it is only the particular country, then you can see the states. When you see the world, you can see the countries. Understood? The world map will show the different countries, but whereas if it is a country, you can see different types of states there. And if you take a state, you can see different types of towns. Different towns. Did you understand? So if you want to see countries, what you have to see? You have to see the world map. You have to see the world map. This is globe. Actually, map means it's on the plain sheet, flat sheet it will be. So here you can see all different countries. This is a world map here. If only one side if it is shown, then it will be a world map in different countries. But if you want to see states, what you have to do? You have to go to a particular country and see all the states. If you want to see towns, you have to go to a particular state and see the towns. Did you understand? So in addition, a map could specifically depict the type of crops grown in an area. So you see, if it is clay soil, which type of crops grow. If it is sandy soil, which types of crops grow. Like that, that also can be shown. The type of crops grown in particular area. If it is desert, how it is. If it is evergreen forest, how it is. Like that, it will show. Mining locations. Mining locations means minerals have to be mined. There are different minerals. Now, for example, gold mines, you would have heard of gold mines. And you would have seen about iron mines. Isn't it? Like that, there are different mining locations also. Then industries, various types of industries. And climate also. Different types of climate in different areas. All these can be shown where? On maps. Okay. Now, advantages of a map over a globe. So, what are the advantages of map over globe? Maps are more useful than a globe in certain ways. Okay. Maps are more useful than globe. Why? I'll tell you. First one you see. Maps are drawn on a flat surface like a sheet of paper. They can be folded and carried easily anywhere. But globes take up a lot of space and are not easy to carry from one place to another. I'll show you that with the help of map. I'll show you later. On a globe, we cannot see all parts of the earth at once. Isn't it? All at once we cannot see on a globe because it is three-dimensional and you can see the backside also it will be there. Maps give us detailed information which is not possible on a small globe. Okay. Maps give us detailed information because you can enlarge everything and show, because it is only about a country and different states. And again, if you take states map, you can see different towns. Like that it is. Now, limitations of a map. Though maps are good than globes, but still there are some limitations. What is the limitation? Maps also have certain limitations. Maps being two-dimensional cannot show the curved surface of the earth accurately. If there are curved surface, you cannot see in the map because it is only two-dimensional. Unlike globes, which have a three-dimensional representation. This may lead to errors in the shapes and sizes of land masses in maps. So, let me stop it here and show you the images and the difference. Now, children, you can see this is a map. Where is it? It is on the flat surface of a paper. Okay? So, it is two-dimensional, means you can just see that. That's all. But this one, globe if you take, it is three-dimensional. Means you can see the curved part also. Isn't it? And to which area it is curved, to which area it is sloped, everything you can see in the globe. But that you cannot see here in the map. It is just a flat surface. It is two-dimensional. This is three-dimensional. Did you understand? That is about the globe. That is the difference. what happens? You cannot see full. That is in the globe. If you want to particular see, now this is India. What can you understand here? You cannot see completely the different states here, isn't it? All because it's all small, small, small. But if you take here India, you see, you can see the different states, isn't it? And different colors. What it? And wherein the water areas are there, land areas are there, all that you can see in this map. But whereas on the globe you cannot see. And this can be easily folded and taken wherever you want. It's because of paper you can take it anywhere. But globe, this is small globe. There are big globes also which cannot be easily carried to different places. Okay. So that is the advantage of map than the globe. And but one limitation is this, here you cannot see the curved surface, but here you can see the curved surface of particular locations. So you can understand what all things are there in the globe than the map. Did you understand? That's the difference between a map as well as globe. Did you all understand, children? Let me stop it here. We'll continue in the next class.